What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Sinister, and I'm back with another build for y'all. This one's a PVE build for all my PVEers out there looking for something to play a little different. This is my Golden Lightning build. Um, if you couldn't tell from the name, we are a lightning build. But we're a little different. It's not a Thor build. Uh, Originally, believe it or not, it was a Thor build. But the hammer, although it's awesome, I was using the brick hammer. It's amazing. I love it. Um, Pretty easy to get, and it's you don't need somber smithing stones to level it up. But it's very slow, and you wind up trading a lot, which wasn't really working out for me. So I decided, right, that I'm gonna go grab me a Halo scythe. It's only +5 right now, but once I get, the smithing stones, somber smithing stones, I'll get it up to 10. Um, of course, we got the gravel stone seal. I mean, duh, we're using Dragon Cult incantations, um, which is pretty much all the lightning abilities, I believe, or incantations, moves, whatever. Um, it's not a lot of them, but you know, I'm using the ones that are available, and that work best with this build. So this start off with just the gear, the weapons we'll be using. Halo Scythe. We're mainly going to be using this for bosses. It scales with strength, dexterity, and faith. We're not too worried about the strength. If you look over here on the right at my stats, I'm level 175 with 60 vigor, 28 mind, 30 endurance, 25 strength, 40 dexterity, and we have 53 faith. Alright, so this is just the stats that I have for this build. I have this after I had to do a respec because I swapped dexterity for strength, or vice versa. I had more strength and dexterity, so I swapped them. Um, but with this, we're really more or less looking to gain from dexterity and faith, which is working out pretty nicely. Um, got my gravel stone seal up to +18. So that's doing S in faith and D in strength. Uh, but our main weapons are going to be these lightning partisan. Both of them got them both at 18, with thunderbolt on each. And the reason why I did that was because one of them using the actual thunderbolt Ash of War, but the other one, I just wanted it to do lightning damage as well, just to help and further increase that, um, the damage that I'm doing. Your armor, you can pick whatever you want. I went with the Lindell Knight helmet, gauntlets, and greaves. And then I went with the clean rot armor and altered it to get rid of the frill at the bottom, which I think is dope. That's not how I got rid of it. I got rid of it because of my equipment load. um, wasn't too good, so I swapped that out. But you can pick whatever you want. You don't have to make golden lightning build. I just decided to do it this way because I thought it looked cool. But for our talismans, we're going with the Erd Tree's Favor +1 until I get the upgraded version of this. Radagon's Icon. That's so that we get the quick spell cast. Different from startup cast. I want to make sure I make a point to say that they're different. You can't change the startup cast speed, but you can change you can shorten the spell casting time, both with dexterity, and this helps Radagon Icon. And then we have Faithful's Canvas Talisman until we get the upgraded version of this. And then the Lightning Scorpion Charm, of course. Now we're going to take a lot more lightning damage, ironically, with this build, but it's PVE, so you really don't have to really be like spooked by that. But if you don't feel like taking the extra damage, you could swap it out for maybe more strength, If you have the talisman that increases faith, I would go with that, and you can get some more faith going. But um, you try to raise your maximum FP or your health. Um, totally up to you what you want to do. Yeah, it's completely up to you what you want to put in that fourth slot. But I put the lightning scorpion charm. All right, 'cause that helps. I like that. I will be swapping out my equipment for. I don't have them right now, but once I get the lightning pots, then I'll be throwing those around. Um, but yeah, that's the equipment we have. I think I showed you guys the stats. I'm gonna pull them up again. These stats aren't like the raw stats. I'll show you. These are my actual stats without all my talismans, right? Here we go. So 60. It's pretty on the money about everything, right? But with those talismans that I have equipped, I think my stats are pretty much the same. Yeah, pretty much the same. Okay, my bad. But anyway, if you look at my memory slots, I only have 6, and we're going to fill all 6 of them up. The first one we're using is the dragon bolt. That's going to be our buff, our only real buff. I know you guys might be asking, why aren't you using Vike's Dragon Bolt? Well, Vike's Dragon Bolt has this nasty habit of buffing your body and your weapon. And as I said earlier, we're using the lightning enchantment on both of my weapons. And then this already comes with the enchantment, Melania's Ring of Light, or Mechala's. No, Melania's. Yep, I said it right. But for our partisans, they're already enchanted with the Thunderbolt or Lightning. So I'm not using Vice, but I am using the Dragon Bolt, and it works fine. We also have Lord's Heal. That's going to be our major heal. If you look at my flask, I only carry 4 and 6, 4 in HP, 6 in FP. Mainly because I can like heal myself with Lord's Heal, and those HP potions are for those instances where I can't. But we want to make sure we have more FP than anything. And then for the rest of like my rotation, it's pretty standard up until you get to the ancient dragon ones. I am using lightning strike, and I'm going to show you guys where you can get the incantation book for both. The easiest one is going to be the first one, and that's the dragon dragon cult prayer book. And then you need the ancient dragon cult prayer book for the red lightning. Now, I don't use all of the I use a lot of them, but I wouldn't say I use all of them, because some of them I just don't find any use for my playstyle. But if you find a use for them, go for it. Like the home bolt, I don't use, because I have Thunderbolt, and it does literally the same thing. Both spammable, so I don't have any issues with that. Thunderbolts on both of my spears. I do use lightning strike. That's pretty much really for like bosses. It's a quick cast. I can pop it out, and it does pretty decent damage. The only thing I will say about it is better for large enemies. If for like single targets, it's not that great, because they can always just move out of the area, or like it'll strike but it won't hit them. It'll like strike around them. I've had that happen a couple times, so I wouldn't use it against single targets, but it's great for like multiple enemies and bosses, big enemies. And then right after that, we have the lightning spear. Obviously can't have lightning build without the lightning spear, or really a faith build without lightning spear. I mean, you could, but you guys know what I'm saying. I use the lightning spear pretty often. So like if I do a dodge roll, like a back roll, 9 times out of 10 I'm throwing this spear right afterwards. And if I'm not using that one, I primarily use that defensively, and for range. because that's what it's best for range. I mean, I use it defensively because again, I can throw it quick and it does nice damage with the talismans that I have. Uh, and right after that, we have the Ancient Dragon's Lightning Spear. Now this, you're gonna hold on to the spear, kind of like Vike's his lightning spear. Um, you're gonna go up in the air, but you're gonna strike with a single bolt. It does have a long startup time, so you want to make sure like either you're staggering or you're knocking the enemy back. Um, Something to give you a chance to like pull this off. It was great with my hammer. It was an awesome segue from like a heavy strike or a jumping attack with my hammer. I go right into that, and you strike the ground. If not the target itself, you kind of got to hit the target, but it does similar to the frost lightning incantation, which I'll explain why I didn't pick that up as well. It strikes the ground and you'll have like some electricity run through the ground. It's not wide and it doesn't travel far, so you kind of want to be somewhere close. That's why I say you want to stagger a enemy, or it's great for bosses. It does go through stuff like walls and pillars and things. And then lastly, but certainly not least, is the Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike, I believe it's called. I'm gonna make sure I tell you guys the right thing. Yep, Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike. This is awesome. Uh, it's great for single targets. It's better, much better for large enemies or mobs. Great crowd control because what it does is it strikes down and from there it arcs out these pillars of lightning, red lightning. You guys will get to see it in my showcase. I'm going to start doing showcases in my build videos. I didn't do it in the last one. Someone had mentioned it. Shout out to Null. I appreciate Null. Go check out Null's channel. With that lightning, you want to be careful because the startup time is pretty long, so I don't charge it unless like I know for sure, like, all right, I know I'm pretty safe, I have cover, things like that. And yeah, those are incantations. When we're not using incantations, which is like I would say most of the time aside from boss battles, because we want to be able to heal ourselves, so we're going to rely on our weapon skills. And we only have 6 FP flasks. What we do is we're going to pull these out, and essentially all we're going to be doing is running around like a nut and popping off those bad boys, right? Bang, bang, right? If we can combo, that's even better. I usually start off with like 2 R1s and then I go into like, you know, the 3 L1s. But yeah, that's pretty much, like I said, when we're up against bosses, we're pretty much just doing incantations and firing off halo rings. Just to like, you know, easy way to beat bosses. I'm not going to say it's the easiest because not all bosses stagger. Some bosses won't stagger from the rings. And, you know, I mean, those are fights that I tend to enjoy the most. They last a little longer. But this has been serving me pretty well in fighting bosses. I do need to, like, upgrade it a little bit more. But it's not our main weapon. So let's get into the demo. And I'm going to show you how you can get the prayer book. So the first prayer book for the dragon cult incantations is going to be here, the artist shack, right? It's like right in between Limgrave and Liurnia, closer to Liurnia, right? And what I do is after rather you don't have to fight any of the early game bosses in order to get here. What you want to do is you want to find yourself here, the Stormhill Shack, if you haven't been here before, or if you don't know where it's at, and you want to take this path straight up here underneath this thingy. Right, you're gonna come down here, blah blah blah, and you're gonna find yourself right here, right? So once you reach here, you don't think that like it's gonna take you up this way. Like, come on, that'd be too easy. No, instead what you're gonna do is you're gonna make your way like this way, All right, and you want to get here to Academy Gate Town. Now, once you've made it here, you get that grace point. You're gonna come like essentially this way, and either you want to make your way. What I do is I usually come towards like this way, like right along here, and then I come up, right, and then I'll make my way over here. Now this, once you've made it to like the edge of here, this spot right here, you're gonna go through here and you'll see a Tibia Mariner, and that's how you know you're on the right place. You're gonna run past them, or if you need to get that death root, go ahead, kill her. They're pretty easy. Well, she's pretty easy, I'll say. That one. And you keep going pretty much, or I could be wrong. She might be around here. Actually, yeah, I am wrong. She's in this area. Sorry, guys. She's in here, right? Once you kill her, you'll see this dude walking up here, this Lindell Knight, where I get the armor from, and he's gonna drop the prayer book once you kill him. All right. So, I'm gonna show you guys how this build plays. You'll notice what you're waiting for. All right. So, first thing we're gonna do is pop off this Dragon Bolt. We're gonna bless ourselves, and that's just to boost my stamina. And I believe I also have some attack power on that as well. I'm gonna run up here. Let's say hi to my friend. This is the guy I was talking about. Yeah. Alright. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna be pretty pissed at me. Beep. Yep, and that's what we're gonna do. Ooh. And this is why we have the 60 health. Just in case you make a mistake and you get punished. Yeah. And that's pretty much how this build's going. You're just going to run and roll, and look for opportunities to shank, right? Real quick, I'll show you guys what the Halo scythe is looking like. So you guys can see that. I believe I have the physic that gives you well, I guess I can just check. Temporary range strength. So I was 100% wrong. We're gonna go with this. So I thought I had the one that boosts my attack damage for successful hits, but I was wrong. Or successive hits, but clearly that's not it. So again, we're gonna pretend like this is a boss battle. Fight this guy. I probably won't need to do this, but we're gonna do it anyway. And this is essentially what happened. Run through there. Now, like I said, most bosses won't just like stagger. Yeah, and just kill him like that. If I didn't cheese it, this is more or less how that fight would go. I don't really care to like fight with this weapon because it swings so slow. But what I will do is swap out if I don't want to, like I really want to use that for the rings. So I'll swap out. I just want to show you guys what that would look like. And then do here. I'll hit off one of these. Yeah. And it did hit him. So compose. Oh, just you're blocking, my friend. Nope. Got it there. Oh, okay. Pretty much how it works. Yeah, and that's pretty much how that build works. Like I said, I don't really use this to attack just because it's slow. I can get these thrusting attacks off a lot quicker, so I use those. And yeah, save this for bosses, or if I want to use the ring light. And that's how it goes down. That's pretty much how this build works. And lastly, I will show you where you can obtain. I'm not going to actually go in there because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody if they haven't been here. But you have to basically make your way. You have to beat the boss in this area. In this area around here. That area, that little area right there. You want to beat the boss in that little area. No spoilers. I'm going to tell you what the boss is. And then you need to make your way, I would say, actually, when you first get here, you're going to run through here. A dragon's going to come and try to murk you, such is life. I believe when you get here is when you want to travel this room. There's videos on exactly how to do it. If you don't mind spoilers, I just didn't want to spoil it for anybody else. Once you make it here, you make your way into a chamber of sorts. I believe it's in here somewhere. And the book will just be lying in the ground. Some enemies are going to come and kill you. That's fine as long as you get the book. If you have any runes that you care about, do something with them before you go that far. Or don't. Totally up to you. Take that risk. I enjoy risks. Why not? You can do that. And the book will be there once you get those books. This is just my preference, I would take them to the guy in here. What's his name? Muriel. You want to go in here? No, his name is Muriel. You want to come in here, Muriel? Whatever. The turtle guy. It's really literally only one turtle at the Church of Owls. Okay, and that's the only person I give my books to. Because if you go to the round table and give it to the Chad that's in there, he's just gonna go off on a trip somewhere like, oh yeah, I'm looking for gold mask. No, just keep it safe. This guy goes nowhere. Every once in a while, I think at nighttime, I could be wrong, but when you go there, I'm not sure what triggers it, but this dude will show up and throw a sword at you. He's really annoying. You kill him and the turtle comes back. All right, so that's the only time he like dips, is when there's danger. But yeah, Artist Shack. If you make it all the way over here in game, you want to make it over here to the temple, and that's how you get both books. You then come all the way back here to the Church of Owls, give the books to the tortoise dude. He is going to allow you to purchase those incantations. They are expensive, so wherever you farm, make sure you hit that spot before you go there, drop them off. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much how I got this build. You can get the armor set from this loser right here. You just gotta farm them. If you want the halo ring, you will have to make your pretty self come all the way over here to the Rotten Vale, right? I'm not gonna, it's probably gonna take, because I love you guys. I'm giving you all the goodies. You want to come all the way to Caelid. I hate Caelid. To the rotten cesspool that is Caelid. And there's gonna be like this knight walking around behind this tree. You know the tree I'm talking about. You slapper. Pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna show you where he's at once I get my bearings. Okay. He's gonna... He, she, it will be over here. I'm walking in between there. Alright. See if he pops out. See if we can find him. Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? No? Oh, not that guy. Do not want to fight him. Wrong guy. Okay, I lied. Not where you want to go. So, not over there. Don't go there. Unless you want to go there. He's got a pretty decent weapon to drop. Let me make sure I got the right tree. So it's not that tree. Goddamn trees. I hate this place. Like, with a passion. What are you doing? Is he over here? Hello? Where are you? It's not that scarab. Where the hell is this guy? Alright. Y'all hold me right now and I don't like it. Where's your king? Where is he? Nah, cause that's the commander. You're not looking for him. Ah, there you are, you bastard. I knew it was over here. That's the butt face you want to look for. Hi. Be a cool sport and let me... Fuck. Oop. A word? A word? Yeah. Kill this guy. Girl. I'm not sure what they are. You kill them. Right. Run back to the grease. All the way over here. Alright. Press there. Hop back on the horse. It's over here. This way. The butterflies up, and there it goes. I need to. And then you just kill him. Until he drops you your lovely Halo scythe. And yeah. And if you want the armor, you can farm for the armor as well. Some pretty nice armor. But yeah, guys, that's how it's done. That's how I got my scythe. Partisans. They're pretty easy to get, actually. You get them in the beginning of the game if you farm. I come to this grace point here, and I fight the knight that's posted right there. You'll see him walking around with the weapon. I fight him until he drops it. So that's going to do it for this video, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that noti bell. That way you know when I drop another video. And of course the likes and the subscriptions help a lot. My last build video did awesome in the first 24 hours, I'll say. Sooner than that, but I just noticed from the first 24 hours. That's great, but that number doesn't match my subscribers. So let's try to get some more subscribers in here, especially if you like this channel, if you find it helpful. And leave some comments down. Let me know if I'm misinformed, if I'm doing something wrong, how can you build better. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. But yeah, guys, till then, have fun, Tarnished, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.